Hello everyone. Just thought I would jump on live a few moments before I head off to bed. It's been a long day. And so I was sharing some of my little shrimp with y'all. Hey Crystal. Hey Diamond. How is everyone? Let me see. You're up back here. So I hope everyone has had a most wonderful day today. And in this day, everything has gone your way and continues to go your way this day and each and every day. And as always, I would like to inspire you to spread some positive love vibes. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining me. Just wanted to jump on a few moments and go live with y'all before I go hop into bed. Figured it would be a perfect time to spend some time and vibe. Hey Diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamonds. Pretty diamonds in the sky. Shining so brightly like the stars in the sky. Hey everyone. Hi. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. Welcome to my bathroom. I'm just hanging out a few moments before I head off to bed. I was just sharing my little shrimp with everyone. I have a neocardian shrimps. Hi. Hi everyone. And I just wanted to share a few positive vibes with y'all. I hope everyone's having a most wonderful night tonight. Just hanging out, chilling and hanging. For a few minutes, watching my little fishies. Hey Jay. Hi Icky Moon. I hope everyone's been having an awesome week so far. And you had a great weekend. Mine was pretty productive. I got a lot done. I got some mowing done. My mower has been broke down, and so that sucks because it gave my grass like way too much of a chance to grow, and so it's gonna be a task getting all that grass mowed. Hi, Matt. My grass got it's still, I haven't caught up with it yet. It's over knee high in places, but not all because I got some of it mowed. So I still have part of the front, part of the side, and part of the back. I work in parts when the grass is high. I have 5 acres, and so I try to keep up with about 2 of it, and 2 is a challenge. Yes, yes, around. Yes, I am. I am a healer. It's a big yard. It's a very big yard to mow at. It's not a little task. But everything's big in Texas, and so I have a big house. I have a big yard. What specifically are you looking for, Aaron? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Aaron? Arani? Arone? Excuse me. Diamond. I'm old enough to know better, but young enough not to care. Oh, awesome, Jay. I was actually born in Pennsylvania, and then I came to Texas when I was 4, and I've been here ever since. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's how I like it, Jay. Great height, too. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love it already. Where are you from, Jay? Are you still in Texas? Aaron, okay. I understand. I have a son. His name's Jared, and we spelled his name rather differently. Aaron, I love it. Hi, Amelia. Ah, Kentucky is beautiful up that way. I would not know, but I am ancient, but I don't remember those time periods, so. Not really, but 13 maybe. Jay, am I right? feeling 13. I could be wrong. I'm just saying. 15. I was gonna say 15, but I was like, nah, not 15. But my first instinct was 15. I should have just went with that. I do, Aaron, but only in a positive manner. I'm actually going to start doing them again. I had done a few live readings, and the area that I have set up doesn't pick up a good signal. But I'm going to try again because I've improved my Wi-Fi since then. So we're going to give it a go with the new Wi-Fi, and hopefully that will help improve it, because all of my cards that I do in my reading area is already set up in that area, and so it would be a big task to remove everything and reset it. And it's a special area for me as well, and an energetic feel as well, and so I'd prefer to keep it in that area. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully it will all work out and I can stay in that area. Thank you so much, Jay. You're so sweet. I have not done one-on-one, but yes, it's something that I would absolutely be interested in doing. And so I will probably start doing those readings here within the next probably 2 weeks or so, I would say. Be right back, y'all. I apologize. Sorry about that. And so, thank you so much, everyone. So sweet. I'm just hanging out, spending a few moments before I head off to bed and go nighty-night. I would have been spot on if I just went with my first thought. I don't know why. I have a great intuition, but I second guessed myself. I do not. I've heard of that, but I don't have Telegram. I have Instagram, I have TikTok, I have Facebook, and of course YouTube. The Love Enchantress. And my Facebook is Kimberly Delp Lawson. And TikTok is the Love Enchantress as well. I also have X, and it's I think it's just the Enchantress. But it should be the Love Enchantress. I'd have to look that one up. I don't use X too much. It's different. And I'm so busy with the Facebook TikTok and YouTube. So I'm trying to focus my energies on YouTube right now, and Facebook and TikTok, but mainly I'm trying to give it a go with YouTube here and see how it goes, y'all. I've been on all of the platforms for a few years now, and so I just kind of do a variety of different things, and I try to respond on all my platforms, which can be a challenge. Facebook I do on a daily basis, and even my YouTube, my TikTok, I try to also respond to. But the Facebook is a little bit, you have more options of the one-on-one. You're able to subscribe more. You can do the messaging. Once you're friends on Facebook, you can do the messenger. So you can actually speak one-on-one as well as TikTok, because once you're friends on TikTok, you can also communicate one-on-one. But on the comments here, you can comment as well and respond. So absolutely, Jay, I'd love for you to message me. Myers-Briggs personally are personality types. Aaron, I can't say I'm familiar with different personality types, no. I've never really studied any type of psychology or psychiatry. I do know that my personal experience, it's not necessarily a stereotype, but the Zodiac can play a very large part within our realms. For me personally, I'll give you just an example. I'm a Pisces, and so I'm naturally drawn, attracted, and very intimate with water, and so that is my main elemental, my source that I relate to, and I connect with. And so everyone has a element that they are very connected to and bond with, so to speak, and that also shapes our personalities, so to speak, stereotyping, I guess. On TikTok, I'm just the Love Enchantress. You should be able to just look me up under the Love Enchantress. And I don't know, I'd have to look on here how I'd be able to share my links. I've tried to do that before. It's you do it somehow under the profile. I'm just not real familiar with this platform. And like I said, this is the same on Facebook, and that is I try to share that too. I'll share a post with it, and it is just Kimberly Del Blossom. And here I can chat back and forth, but I don't believe I can actually comment. And that's another thing that's nice about TikTok. You can comment back and forth a little bit more easily, as well as Facebook. And so it's a win-win. And on a lot of my other posts, if you go back and look on my shorts and my videos as well, I share the links and the information and my name for my Facebook. So I should be able to find that. Aaron, awesome. Hey. So you get it. So that's a big thing about our zodiac signs, is they all have an elemental connection. Your fire signs, of course, are your Leo and Aries and Sagittarius. And so naturally they connect with fire. That's their natural element that they bond with. And so, for instance, I always recommend, I highly recommend meditation. I start my day every day with meditating. And so that is a good way to be able to, if you are just beginning meditation, is to use your element to connect with. So I, for instance, love water and waterfalls, and so that was a very easy way for me to begin my meditation, is to imagine a waterfall and falling into the water, and so that's a very great technique, as well as just soaking in some salt water bath, Epsom salt water bath, and it just is so, you just connect with the water and away you go. And I love meditating. Again, it's one of my go-to's to start my day with. And so I always balance all chakras, and I use the colors of the chakra as a balancing during my meditations. And so I make sure to start out the day in a very good, positive way. Thank you so much, Jay. I will definitely be looking for that message. Thank you so much for the follow. Any follow, likes, shares, anything, y'all, I greatly appreciate it. It also helps to put me in through the algorithms and spread these positive love vibes and the positive messages, because I just do all different kinds of things. I also try to do DIYs and just share all the knowledge that I know and that I've gained over time. One of my, I gotta get on that. I forgot I had done a series of videos because my hair and tonic, because I make my own hair tonic, and because I grow my own herbs. And so I have rosemary, and we have bay leaves and cloves, and those are a very powerful hair growth tonic, and you get very long, thick, and beautiful hair. And it's very easy to make, and you use just olive oil, and you also can, I do that, and then also make my own spray from fresh rosemary and bay leaves and cloves, and with water, and that's why it's a leave-on spray that you can leave on your hair, and it smells so good. And so just a different array of DIY things that you can just do for yourself, because a lot of those types of things can be very expensive, and they really don't even work. And so from my own personal experience and use, and so that's what I share. I share my gardening tips. Hey, Jolly. Hi. Hey, happy birthday. Awesome. I'm so glad you're here with us for your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jolly. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for sharing your birthday. Hey, Aaron. Well, my advice is to just play it cool. You don't want to smother them, definitely. And definitely take it slow. Absolutely. Aaron says happy birthday. No, absolutely, young Cardi. No, we never die. Our energy never dies. You have to understand that there is a light that is within all of us. There is light and dark. and we all have a conscious choice of what we predominantly want to be. But at death, it just separates. The darkness goes back to the darkness, the light goes to the light, and it just goes on. Light, it's energy. And so they've even done medical studies to prove this. Not only is it scientifically proven that we are electrical beings, but medically proven that we're electrical beings. For instance, if you were to have a heart attack, die, they can shock you with little paddles back to life, put pacemakers, different machines that electronically keep you alive. And so, like I say, it's not only medically, but also scientifically proven that we are electrical charged beings. Our source, our inner light, when we cease to exist in these meat suits, it still goes on. Energy cannot be destroyed. You can't blow it up. You can't burn it. You can disperse it to a different area. And there's also different levels of energy as well. There's energy levels that travel through your home, through businesses, on electrical towers, through electrical sources. There's nuclear energy, which is a step above. There's solar energy, and all of these are energies, but they're different levels of energy. There's static energy in the air all the time. So energy is everywhere at all times. And it may be in different levels in different places, but it's always going to exist. It never can die, and that's what you are. That's what we all are. We're from the light, we're from the source. It's a continuous infinity loop of energy. And so that's how that works. There is no death. It's only that's where even the Bible, everything is so, it's really just black and white if you think about it, dust to dust. That's because once the separation of the dust and the light, because in the beginning, it tells you in the Bible, in the beginning, what did the Creator, Source, God, Jehovah, Ali, whatever your reference to might be, had to begin with in the beginning were elements. There was air, there was light, there was water, the freeze, the ice, and there was the dust. And so that is what we all began with and were created with. And so that's why we all have something. We all have those parts, those elements, but we have one greater source of that element. Like I say, me, I'm a Pisces, so mine naturally is water. So that's my greatest elemental that I am and connect with. So that's a whole other subject. But no, I don't believe in death. I'll never die. I'm ancient. We're all ancient. Our energies are all ancient energies. We've all been here a very long time together. Maybe because it's what I'm wearing. I don't know. It's just a little shirt I have on, so maybe I have a doctor feel. A little nursey. It's not a gown, though. It's different. I liked it. I thought it was cute. Something about the purple and the separation. Oh, you're so sweet, Jay. Jay from Kentucky. I like to travel too. It's been a while. I used to travel all the time. My kids grew up and I just haven't been traveling lately. I need to though. Definitely need to. I miss traveling. I'm on the live right now. I don't know how to message you back. I'd have to end the live. 111, y'all. What a great number. That is one of my favorite numbers. 111 222 333. Of course. I love all the numbers. I love everything. I love life. I will definitely message you back though, Jay. Absolutely. And so, getting back to my platforms, my mission is the Love Emissions mission. And so it is my desire to inspire love vibes and love frequencies in everyone I encounter, and try to encourage everyone to spread some love vibes throughout their day, some positivity. Why not reach out and open the door for someone and give them a kind smile and a look? You don't even have to say a word. And it just reciprocates back to you throughout your day. And you never know who you might just inspire to do the same. And then it's a domino effect, a rippling effect out there in the world, just spreading a little positivity, y'all. And so it's that easy to do. As well as I love to share nature walks on my videos and my lives, because I enjoy inspiring the desire for you to get outdoors and absorb some of nature's most wonderful healing frequencies, because there's so much for us out there in the outdoors and just waiting in store for us, because those frequencies outside have a natural healing ability to them. And to ground, get out there and put your feet on the ground and absorb, because we need to absorb those frequencies and also release toxicities. And when you are barefoot outside, that's exactly what happens. And remember what I said about us being electrical beings? And that also is part of that. Those electrons, neurons, and those toxicities, they build up within your system. And if you don't actually touch the earth and ground, all of those bad things turn to diseases and bad elements that are all within you. Because you have to remember, our ancestors did not have rubber shoes. They wore moccasins, leather, or other types of footing. And the rubber soles didn't come along until like the 70s in the Industrial Revolution, when they created the rubber and then put the rubber soles. And you have to remember that rubber that insulates your tools, that keeps you from getting shocked when you're working on things, it's the same rubber that's on the bottom of the shoes now. And it keeps you from doing that connecting that our ancestors were able to do at one time. So they didn't have all those toxicities and all those negative and toxicities built up in their bodies. And so they've done many studies on that as well. And they actually done one study, tried to hook a medical instrument up, and as soon as your feet touch the earth, it happens so quickly that they couldn't even measure the response of how quickly the body just recharges itself And so it's such a great way to restore and revive your energies, y'all. So just take a few minutes to get outside, and even if it's in your own backyard, and just throw your feet on the ground for 15 minutes, not even that long. If that's all you got's 5 minutes, hey, it's better than nothing, right? But also absorbing the energies and frequencies from trees. You can just simply go lean against a tree for a few minutes each day, and the trees' healing energies and abilities are amazing, y'all, because you have to understand some of these trees have been here hundreds of years, and so it has connectivities, and it's like they say the trees are literally connected under the ground. They are ancient, and so they have so many energies and abilities and frequencies. The Schumann resonance is one thing that they speak of, and it's a natural frequency, a vibration that you only get when you're outside in the great outdoors. And so it's actually it's like the colors, they change so quickly. It's they can't even measure it on instruments how quickly your body just re-energizes. It's amazing, and it releases the toxicities. And I imagine it probably you could maybe see it a little more clearer in someone who has never done it before versus someone who regularly grounds. It's very common technique, and so much so they sell grounding sheets now to where you can actually sleep with sheets that are either copper wired or silver, or there's different types of sheets. And also there's little pads that you can set on if you happen to work a lot and you're not able to get much outdoor times, and they say that's really good for you as well. So, Jay, Aaron said they were Pisces as well. So what is Jay? You haven't said your sign. I wonder what Jay's sign is. Is Jay a Pisces as well? I don't think Jay is. I'm not feeling Pisces from Jay. Oh, Virgo, so sweet. My to-be current son-in-law is Virgo. They're getting married in January. January 1st, to be exact. We just had her bachelorette party in Padre Island a few weeks back, and I was live for that as well. It was a blast. I didn't want it to end. I'm so ready to go back to Padre Island. Yeah! We had a blast, y'all. I have not had the opportunity to watch all the lives yet, but I definitely was under the influence, and you definitely can tell I was under the influence. We had so much fun. We partied the whole weekend, y'all. But I don't ever really get to spend a lot of time with my daughters. And so now it was so much fun. Actually, so great. So great. I'm so ready to do it again, though. Yeah, Kentucky. he sounds fun. Oh, yeah. Thank you. You're so sweet, Jay. I didn't even expect to be on this long. I was just going to jump on for a few minutes before I went to bed. I didn't really think anyone would be up. I was on with my shrimp a few moments ago. I am always, I stay that way. I'm high on life. I love life and very happy. Very happy and in love with life. High on life, indeed. Yeah. I was born this way. And I recommend predominantly staying positive and happy. I absolutely will do that, Jay. Thank you, everyone who's joined me for this live. Again, it is my goal and my mission to spread positivity, love frequency, and love vibes to everyone I encounter. And I hope to inspire the desire in all to reciprocate those love frequencies out into this world, because that is yet another thing that encouraged me on this path. Although it's been a lifelong path, most recently, such a great inspiration for me has been Michael Jackson. And one of my favorite songs of his is Man in the Mirror. And so I truly believe that that is how we can change this world, is one person at a time. And it starts with ourselves. Like I was saying, being kind to a perfect stranger, smiling, making some eye contact, opening the door. The little things in life mean so much and helps to inspire that desire in another person to reach out and be kind to another person. And before you know, we have a world of open doors that were opened by love and kindness, just by a kind gesture of one stranger reaching out, making eye contact with a smile, and simply opening a door. Because, again, that's how it all starts. One domino after another, one rippling effect after another. And there we go. The man in the mirror. So, taking those little steps of being kind to another person, and if I reach only one person to inspire, then at least I know I've started that domino, that rippling effect. And so that's how my thoughts began whenever I heard Michael Jackson singing that song of the man in the mirror, and how true it is. Just take those little positive steps, and before you know it, one positive step after another, after another, after another. And that's how we get there, y'all. With some love, some kindness, just spreading a little love frequencies, y'all. Thank you, Jay. Oh, you're so sweet. So sweet, so kind. See what I mean? That's what it's all about. Spreading some love vibes, some positivity. Be right back, y'all. One sec. Sorry about that. I actually have, well, he's probably bigger than that now, but one of my good friends that, actually, his sister was at the bachelorette party with us, and he used to wear a size 15, but that's when he was a kid, even more so a kid. He's still a kid, but a teenager. And so I think his feet have gotten larger than that. I don't know if he wears a 15 anymore. He's probably, yeah, even bigger. And I could actually, every once in a while, find him a pair of size 15. And so when I did, I would always grab those for him. And yeah, I'm trying to remember. I want to say Ross. And what was the other place? Burke's, but it's not Burke's anymore. It's called Belt because they sold out. And so it's a different outlet. But I don't know if they're only here in Texas. They might have them in other outlets, other areas. And I think they do have a Ross. Yeah, they have Rosses in other areas of the U.S. I know Texas, H-E-B's exclusive here, and I love H-E-B. So there's more than one J, or there's one that's pink, or you have more than one profile, or you changed it. It was pink, and now it's a picture. Change the picture, your profile picture. Oh, you added a picture. Ah, so you did change it. Yeah, I can't see it right now. Maybe after the live. Yeah, I'll click on it. I'll definitely click on it. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. We're gonna leave that alone. I'm tired. You know? It's probably pretty late. Yeah, that's my number too. It's 1 to 32, so 1, 2, 3. I'm always saying that. It's one of my favorite sayings. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Just click, just do it, just go for it. And so, one of my favorite numbers sequences besides the 333, 555. I like the 333 is one of my favorites, so all-time favorites, but definitely the 1, 2, 3, because it's definitely as easy as 1, 2, 3, and let's do it. And on my Facebook as well, I also recently now I started offering. Facebook did encourage videos, so I do videograms on Facebook, and then I also have a subscribe, so you can subscribe to my personal Facebook, and it's targeted towards yoga, because I also encourage and specialize in yoga. And so I highly recommend to be childlike. And that's part of also with the yoga and the tips and technique, because even the Bible recommends us to be childlike. And what do kids and children do? They get down on the floor and they play around. So they're very limber and very active and eager to get down on the floor and do some exercise. And also, speaking of getting down on the floor, one of my favorite cultures, and there's several of them, Japanese and Chinese, they prefer to sit on the ground and to stay limber. So it's very good for your hips, very good for your knees, very good for your joints, very good for your longevity as well. And also, I've noticed in their culture that they drink rice water a lot. They will drink hot sake, which is a rice wine. And recently, also, I've been hearing a lot about rice water shampoo, how good it is for your hair. You can even throw rice dry rice into your plants. Excuse me. Particularly in reference I've seen recently is aloe vera. I personally grow aloe vera, and I tried it and it works amazing. So I also drink hot water. I highly recommend it. It is very good to remove toxins from the liver, kidneys, and bladder first thing in the morning, and then have a hot cup of coffee or whatever you prefer. But definitely the best thing when you rise in the morning is the hot water. And I have been adding just white rice, actually jasmine white rice, to the hot water, and amazing results. Just the benefits from drinking hot rice water throughout the day. Has amazing benefits for the hair, the skin, everything. Hydration. There's also another wives' tale, old wives' tale, that if your children has been sick, dehydrated, vomiting, that you can actually boil rice down and give the children the rice water from the rice after it's cooled to help to hydrate them and replace beneficial electrolytes. So we can also receive the same benefits by drinking some rice water throughout the day. And it doesn't necessarily have to be hot if you like a cool or room temperature rice water. It's just so very healthy and beneficial for you. Doesn't let me message you back or click on it, Jay. I tried to click on it, but I'm gonna go back and look. Look it up after the live is over. I guess I'll have to go back to look at the subscribers and then click on it. And so that being said, I am gonna go grab my rice water and I will be right back. I actually left it in the kitchen. I usually have it with me at all times, but I made it earlier today, so it's not hot anymore. But it was so delicious. You changed your pic. You changed it again. And I'm behind. I usually drink a full one a day. And this is about 40 ounces of water. And I have no excuse. I just didn't drink enough water today. I usually do, but I've just been busy. I'm sure they're all great pictures. A few more minutes. I'm not going to stay on much longer. I didn't intend on staying on this long. But I'm getting close to wrapping it up because it's getting late. Late. Hey y'all, I'm back. I would like that. I'm tired, but yeah. And so, I thank everyone who has been here with me on this live. I enjoy hanging out and vibing with y'all. I hope everyone has a most peaceful night's sleep. And I'll see y'all next time. We'll do some readings. I'll get it reset up. I'll get my equipment all moved back out. I have all my cards out in the RV. My girl cave is what I call it. My personal space I hang out. In private. And so I'll see y'all next time. Much eternal love. Many eternal